Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side. Know that they ride or die. I keep boys by my side.
Day we hustle, but the night we
What's going on out there in YouTube land? TNT Neon Prime here, back with another review slash unboxing with Lego Optimus Prime. Yes, Lego Optimus Prime. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and open this box up. And the way you have to open this box up is through these tabs right here. So you can't, this box is sealed where it can't come open by mistake, no tape, no nothing. So you have to use these two tabs right here to unbox this unboxing we got. So what we do, we're gonna press in the tabs like so. And the box come open like so. And we're gonna start pulling the stuff out. Gonna pour it out, and we got it poured all out. Also, we have, I guess, the manual and everything. But let's close it back up and go back over the box art, which the box art looks very, very well. Of course, it was a gift to me, so when we wrapped, I tore this part, but it's okay. It's my box. I still like the box. We have 18 plus, we have 1500, we have 1500 pieces to put together here. He looks real good, looks real great. On the front of the box, on the side of the box, we have the same thing, same picture. And then we have everything he has in the packages, in the Lego packages. And also, this is a transformable Lego piece, which amazes me. This will be my first transformer. This will be my first Lego I have put together in over 20 years. Over 20 years, probably 24 years to be exact. But yes, so I would not be putting this on camera. Do it in this section right here. All right, and here we have Prime built up into all his glory. It took me close to 6 hours, 6.5 hours to complete this build, and he turned out very, very well. Can't complain not one bit about him. So we're gonna show up some of the box art. All right, let's bring in the box art. So we're gonna start from the bottom, and we can see his number is 10302. Have 1508 pieces, and it's a Lego box, a Lego item. And there you go. The box so tall that we have to do this by comparison. So bring the camera back. We have Optimus Prime on the side. We have some literature on the side. We have his transformation on the back side of it. Also, we have some of his accessories and stuff he comes with that he has to build. And we have Optimus Prime here on the side. So enough for the box. Right now, let's get in here. And we have the manual back here on the back side, where it shows it had right here Autobot logo. Autobot logo. Nothing on the back side but Autobot logo and the pages and stuff. And we have nice artwork. So maybe they might do a Bumblebee, Starscream, and Megatron, maybe. So there. Also we have Optimus Prime, the story behind him, a little story behind him. Also we have the function of the commander, his strengths and everything. We have some nice box art, not box art, magazine art there. Also here, and the creator of the Transformers moved over from Transformers and came over to Lego, the designer of it. Alright, and then we start with the building process. Alright, what we're gonna do, we're gonna zoom in on his noggin. Make sure he's nice and pretty for the camera. Alright, so you see we have here on his noggin, his eyes is out of a block, which is painted onto the block. We have a metallic gray for metallic silver for his mouthpiece, his mouth mask, and also his crest is painted on. We have some nice running lights right here on him. Also, let's turn on some lights. Bring that light down soon. Oh, it was there. Let's bring it out of the shine there. Alright, so we have smoked glass. I like the smoked glass of it. Instead of having a blue glass, it looks better to me. Most people changing that glass out and going with the bluish looking glass. Alright, we have his Autobot symbols on both arms. We have his grill, his abs, the grill being his abs. We have the fold away headlights for the waist. We have his waist belt. Also, as you notice, when you're putting this thing together, they ask you to put the stickers on upside down, which is supposed to be up just like this. So I caught that before doing it. We have his gas tanks on each side. Also, we have his metallic silver. Also, that's for the gas tanks. Metallic silver vents, and we have the feet of everything. So first we're going to start with the head for articulation. Let's bring him in a little bit. Zoom out. Let's get it to focus. He does have articulation. His head is sitting on a ball joint, so he can look down, he can look up that far. You can take it a little further up due to transformation. You have a left and you have a right. Well, a right and a left. Get confused because of how I'm facing him. Also, his arms, we'll bring it down and zoom out. His arms can do a full rotation. Here he has elbow bend. He can bring his elbow up, his shoulder up that high. But if you want a little more, you can take this brick and move this brick in. Both bricks, you can move this bricks in, and you can get a little more of that. Right, so we'll move that brick back. So that's if you want to do more articulation. Alright, let's say you have a full elbow bend that can rotate. His hands can rotate. Up here, his hands can move in and out. And if you want to do something more with your hands, you can remove this brick here. You can move that brick, and he can have articulations in his fingers also. Alright, and I can show you what you can do with this extra brick later on, which I already have a spot there, so I might put that brick back. Alright, like I said, his have single articulation here. His thumb is articulated also. His hands can fold. It can, like I said, rotate. They can fold down. Also, he has articulation. He has a waist articulation. So you have to unclamp him, unclamp the brick from here that goes right about there, so you can get that articulation in the waist joint. His legs, hitting the camera here. His legs go down. His legs do have articulation. Let me see, hold them. His legs do have bring the waist joint up. He can kick that high up. And what I've done to mine, I have him where he can kick back also, and I will show you what I did there. He has no knee bend, but he has a knee swivel. His gas tanks can move due to transformation. His feet can tilt down due to transformation. He has a ankle swivel. That's about it on that. So he has no toe up, but he has a toe down. And let's go back to show where you can use this brick right here, so you can get a kickback like I have. Alright, so we're turning him around, and also more. I'm going to show you the jetpack real quick. So you have the jetpack on. This is part of one of the accessories, and we're going to take that off for right now, and I'll show you that later. So with the directions ask you to put, there's a flare that comes out here on both sides, so the direction asks you to excuse me, to put that brick there for that buttock area. But let me see, can I take this off without, whoop, I took too many. Okay, so what I did there, I had some bricks there, and I wanted to do that on purpose for that. Well, not really on purpose, but to show. So you take, I had little bricks there. I just want to. All right. So you take that off, and you can take this brick that came from his fingers, and you have 3 studs right here. So you can run the 3 studs right there, and we'll take it off the other hand. Take out the other hand and bring it up, and we take that same stud, and what we can do, we can put it on the back right there. So right here you will have the clearance to where he can kick back. So, and then like take the same brick, which I had a stud in there, take the same brick that came off his back end and mount it up like so, and that's where he can stay. And also it's a better security, so because also he can easily come apart if you don't have that to put there. So we'll back the shot up so you can see here you have where it can kick back. So like I was saying before the phone rang, you can get that full kickback. You can get about that much out of it, and that's about it. Well, you can get that much out of it if you take his front end and lift it up. So that's a quick one right there for easy, so you can have kickback if you want to get a certain pose out of him. Alright, so let's get back to, while we already got him here, we'll get to accessories. And one of the accessories is the backpack from Sideswipe. Right, the backpack from Sideswipe. So, articulation only in the jet part of it, and this part you can see not much to it. And you just basically take these two hooks here and mount it to here. These two boxes right here will go fit inside there. So, and there is his jetpack on him as one of the accessories, and it looks good. So I keeps it up there, because if you don't, he looks kind of skinny. To me, he looks too skinny, look awkward like that. Alright, so we put that back on him, bring him back around to the front, fold the lights in, and then lock them down like so. Bring them back. Alright, so that is one of the other accessories. Then he comes with this energon cube, which he can hold in his hand or whatnot. I like the articulation, so you can get now. He can, sorry for getting distracted. You can get that famous point, but he can take the energon cube and hold it in his hand. Also, his other accessory is going to be his axe, and with this right here, the directions have you having these two pieces right here pointed out. So all I did was flip it around and made it look like a true traditional axe. Now there's a stud here that you can take, and they ask you to take his hands out. So I'm gonna show you two ways you can do this. First way, like I said, you take his hand out, you take his hand off, and you take this stud here and you fold it down, and then you can stick right in here, right in this opening here on this second side here. So I'm gonna see, can I get in there and zoom in to that guy for you. So there's a stud, this right here would slide right in there. So, but if you don't want to take his hand off, you can fold his hand up, rotate. You can fold his hand up and rotate that thumb, which it'll easy pop off, but it can be, and have it there. And you can take the hand and put it, just have it, just put it back up there. You can have it just like that, and you can still, bumping the camera, put the axe in his hand just like so. And that's where you can have it where if you don't want to take the hand off. So that's another trick you can use. Alright, so we'll flip his hand back up. Rotate his thumb back. And fold his fingers. So, alright. Now, his gun, he do have his blaster, and his gun can fold, this is the same piece that they use for the hands on the inside. So, he can fold his gun like so. For him to hold his gun, the studs will actually pop into here. The two studs pretty much, zoom in on this guy. The two studs here will pretty much mount up in this area here. So what we do, we take the stud opener's hands up and just mount the stud, mount it in there. Make sure we got a good lock. Close each finger up on the gun, and there we have it, holding this gun. Him holding his blaster and his last accessory that he comes with, the famous matrix of leadership. And we're going to zoom in on that guy right there. And now I like it how they have the green block here to give some color to the chest. And yes, the matrix do come out. It do come out, and it looks good. So we can set that right back in there. Close this up and bring it back. And there you have Lego Prime. So next is going to be a little size comparison, height comparison. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're back for a height comparison. Sorry for moving the camera. All right, first we're gonna bring in DLX, and I will be doing a review on him pretty soon also. DLX War for Cybertron Siege. Nimbus Prime. Right. Here he is with Masterpiece Megatron. Here's Masterpiece Megatron. Here he is with Combiner Wars Minosaur. I would have Devastator out, but I got him put up, and Devin didn't feel like bringing him out. So there he is with Combiner Wars Minosaur. As you notice, I have his hips closed in so they give him a little more height. Alright. And here he is with YOLO Park Optimus Prime. This is the model, not the $3,000 setup. Alright, so that's height comparison. So far Lego Prime is the biggest one I own besides Devastator in his combined mode. So I want to say Devastator in his combined mode is probably maybe 3 or 4 inches over him. So yep. Alright, now we'll come back with transformation. Before transformation, and just for giggles, here he is beside G1 Optimus Prime. Alright, so now let's get down to transformation. Alright, so let's get down to the transformation. First, what we want to do is remove his gun. And I'm going to tell you right now, go ahead and flip that handle up just like so. There's a reason why we're going to do that. Alright, now I'm going to see, kind of bring him in a little closer. Bring him in a little closer. Alright, so now what we want to do, first things first, we want to remove this plate here. Reason being because they give you a sticker for this plate and a sticker for this plate. So I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm gonna focus in on it so that's fit for that plate. Alright. And we're gonna put it here. Go ahead and get that out of the way. We're gonna unlock his belt buckle. We're gonna bring all this forward, bring all that open, and we're gonna raise it up like so. Next, what we're gonna do is get rid of his backpack. So let me raise this up a little bit. Get rid of his backpack. Put it out to the side for right now. And we back to the front. So what we're gonna do is take his hands and we're gonna rotate his hands down. Rotate his hands down. For right now, keep the hands open like so. Alright. Next we're gonna level everything out. So from here, what we're gonna do is peg the legs, bring that down. We're gonna peg the legs together. They two areas here and here where they peg in together. So we're gonna peg them together. Next step we're gonna do is rotate the gas tanks. So we're gonna rotate the gas tanks. All right, raising the camera back up. This is a big fella, so raising the camera back up, back at the torso area. We're going to rotate his body a full 90. And here is one part that I would like to do. So some people like to keep his head forward. I like to keep his head turned around. Also, there's some people that like to do his head and turn it around a full 360. Therefore, we take it and we fold it in just like so. Alright, from there, we're going to take the arms and bring them back. And there's nothing to lock that arm in place to the back of their head, to the back of his head. So we basically going to take that and bring it back like so. Then we're going to turn around, bring it back forward here, and we're going to take here and bend. Let me bring it down some so y'all can see. Take here, and what we're going to do is bend up. The legs came undone. Just make sure they stay pegged, hold them together, bend, and we're going to bend it back like so. So I'll set this down. Bring this down to eye level. Alright, so here there's some flaps here. We're gonna bring those flaps down. Bring the hand in like so. Bring it all the way, just like that. Alright, just like that. We'll do the same thing to the other side. We're gonna bring this flap down. Try to keep the tanks up and bring the arms back again and bring that in like so. Alright, so now we are facing forward. Bring it back around to face forward. So we're gonna take the hands here, make sure they are there. We're gonna bring the hands down like so, and we're gonna take the fingers and close them in. So they will look like that. Zoom in so y'all can see that. So pretty much make sure the fingers and whatnot is loaded into place like that. So you have 2 pegs here, which is going to lock in. Make sure that's focused. It's going to lock into these areas right here. So we're going to bring that down and make sure all that's even. Let's see, we'll pick it up real quick and make sure that, yep, it snapped in place. And there you have the front end done. Alright, last step, which I could have did it earlier, but I figured I'd do it last step. And we take the feet, fold them down. These little guys like to pop sometimes, and I don't know why. We take the feet, fold it down, and that's where we have the back of the truck. Oh, forgot to say, when in robot mode, which I don't know why that moved. If I wasn't going to put lights on them, I would have locked them in with some glue. But in robot mode, we have 3 pegs here. The only rubber pieces on this Lego set is here, and that keep them from sliding when you got them in robot mode. So yeah, so there we have it, and also they make good looking turn signals, and you have the tail lights. All right, and there he is in in alt mode, looking real good. All wheels do roll, and he rolls good. Gas tanks in metallic silver. We have the step up ladder to get up on the truck. There is a gap opening, but the reason for that, for this peg here to peg into that black area there, so the arms can lock into place. All right, top view of him. That's how he look for top view. Looks real good with the vent and everything there. Let's say in the front we have clear headlights. Let me get this light off of that. Clear headlights. His front glass, you can still see real good in there. And that's about it for how he look. So, show where you can stack up his accessories. Alright, here you go where you can stack up his accessories, and also I need to show y'all where you can stack his accessories up in bot mode also, and I will do that next. Alright, so we're going to put what we're going to do, like I said, with this gun. Now with this gun, they also, a funny thing, maybe I might be putting this out and it might not even happen, but Lego has put in a hole here. They want you to use this peg here for a reason, and I think they're going to release a trailer. I don't know when, but I think they will release a trailer, and they should have released the trailer along with him, but by me thinking, they probably want to see how good he'll sell first, which they should have known he would sell pretty good. So I'm thinking that's going to be a peg for a trailer. There are already some mocked up trailers out there that's already mocked up, and there are a few that I seen on AliExpress, and they will hook up to him and they look good. They knock off Legos, so some pieces you might have to glue to keep it together, but the one I seen on YouTube looked fine. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to take the gun and we're going to place it in the spot right there, and pretty much that peg here leads up to where the trailer's hitch should go on. Alright, from here we're going to take his jetpack, and here And here, there are 2 pegs right here. I'm gonna zoom in on the pegs. Focus in on it. So the pegs here, they will peg up with the jetpack. So you can put the jetpack up here. As soon as I get it lined up. Alright. Bring it back. So that's where the jetpack can peg up. Bring it back out. That's where you can have that. Also, while he's in truck mode, remember this piece here we took off? Take it and peg it right on top of the jet mode, the jetpack. So we can have it. Let's raise up, and he'll peg. We'll zoom in and peg right on top of the jetpack, like so. So that's another area. Also, when he's in robot mode, if I can get, when he's in robot mode, also with the same jetpack, let's bring it back, with the same jetpack, when he's in robot mode, take the axe and you can peg it right there. So it'd be his backpack for storage, and this part right here also can peg on his back. So yeah, you can use that also for the storage. And pretty much if it's pegging, you can do the same thing for storage if it's on the X. So probably, yeah, right there, and peg him back in right there. So all that can be pegged in right there for storage. Alright, so only one next going to be for size comparison, and you already know which one I'm going to bring in, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and you already know which one I'm going to bring in for size comparison. It is G1 Optimus Prime. So there he go with G1. Both are G1s, but the original OG. G1 Optimus Prime. So let's bring him around. Of course it came unplugged, but I was trying to drag him around on them rubber tires. Oh, it don't matter. Bring him in, and there he is with G1 Optimus Prime. Looking just like he's looking. Alright, we'll be back with the review, with the final thoughts of the review. Alright, there is the review on Optimus Prime, and a few tricks that y'all can use. Like I was saying, take that one block, them 2 bricks, take them off his fingers and put them to his back end. And you see where I got me a little kickback, a little bit for this iconic pose that he's known for, pointing his finger out. And yeah, you do that. There might be some more mods that I might do later, like taking where his flap at in the front, taking it and putting a rotating piece on it, so all I got to do is rotate it instead of popping it off and on. But I mean, I'm hardly transforming him, so he pretty much stands in this pose or holding his gun in one hand, holding his gun in one hand and holding the barrel in the other hand. But as far as this review, this build went wonderfully well. It went great. I'm hoping for my birthday that's coming up next week, my wife will surprise me with the trailer, the not Lego trailer, and I don't mind having that. You know, I mean, Lego don't have a trailer out just yet, and ain't no telling when they will have it out. And I pretty much want the trailer now, just like anybody else will want it. Some people might wait for it, but I want the trailer now. But he went together well. He looks good. Like you can take the, if you want a more iconic look of Optimus Prime, you can take the wheels off, but I like that position well because of this little guy here. If it weren't for this little guy here, we wouldn't be having him. So with the tires and everything on them, that's how I like them. And I'm from the old school, so that's what I like, and I like it. But for the review, everything is a plus. This is a must-have. I got them for Christmas, so my wife told me she got them on sale. That's the only reason she got them for me, because he was on sale. So if you got the money, go pick this guy up, pick him up. He's a wonderful piece to have in your collection. All right, I'm gonna y'all do one thing for me. Y'all hit that subscribe button for me. You know what I'm saying? Bring my subscribers all the way up. I'm up to 144, I think, subscribers. And hit that bell notification. You know what I'm saying? Bring some love in for my channel. I'm loving everything y'all bringing into the channel. Y'all subscribing, and I'm loving all of that. All right. This is a review on Lego Optimus Prime. As I always say, God is good all the time. TNT Neon Prime out.